I made sure that every nigga rapped on all Fresh beats. So Fresh make tons of money right now. He should be salute me like a motherfucker. You heard me? And now one of the most booked niggas out the crew, Wayne, you know he gonna keep it up. I don't know what the fuck Turk doing, but I'm more than sure he getting money. And BG, when he come home, he gonna get money too, brother. So every nigga I've started with, I'm blessed. Me, Nicki, Drake, never had no problems. Always been a clean slate. Me and Young Thug, that's like my motherfucking son, my brother. Like, gave him the blessing and he took it off with it. Pluto, same thing. NBA young boy, he gone with it.
So anything you touch,
it just happened to be like that. That's facts, though.
You're God.
Big facts.
You're God.
No, I got a God in me.
Okay.
You heard me? I got a God in me, bro.
Yeah.
And I don't take it for granted. I don't play with it. I don't play with my blessings.
The thing is,
I understand it, and I try to stay out the way of any kind of goofy shit.
What's next, huh? Put me in the mood.
I just want to keep doing what I'm doing. I just want to keep blessing these young niggas and things and shit set up. We was gonna go make a few moves, but whenever God do allow that man to come out that cell,
he's talking about
another nigga. I'm gonna start and finish how I started.
Right.
Jizzle, guaranteed, he gonna complete his career with Cash Money Records.
Yeah.
And ain't no more discussion. I think he got it. I listened to him. He rapped to me. I know he got it. I believe in him, and I'm fucking with him. I'm fucking with him till I die. That's like my nigga. All of them not niggas. You heard me?
Right. And then so like I know like when I used to come down there, like I went to your mother's restaurant club that she had, and the house that you had.
Normal, like they love me like on a different level, like.
So anything you touch,
it just happened to be. But niggas got to figure out how they wanted to have a clearing relationship with people. I got to take my lick. That was on me. I take a lick for that, but I.
Producer, all these folks be like, man, nigga.
I own my shit.
How you feel when they put it out there like you just be taking from niggas though?
I say, bro, I don't get my feelings in it, but I ain't never took from no nigga. I always bless niggas.
But why niggas keep saying that shit though? Stone don't say why niggas keep saying that shit, bro. Like everybody, producer, all these folks be like, man, nigga don't pay, bro.
Wait, bro. I had some incidents early on.
Yeah.
Because I was really young in this shit. I ain't know no better. But every problem I had, I cleared it up.
Oh, you saying any nigga that ever fucked like they got fucked up?
I cleared it up.
Yeah.
I paid any nigga that got, you heard me? Because I was young, bro. Remember, I'm telling you, I'm 20 years old.
Yeah.
So a lot of shit happened early on. I just ain't know. And I went these white folks, and they not tending to the business. But I'm thinking, I'm not really knowing. But any nigga that had any problem from my son on down, and I gave him 50 million. I cleared it up, brother. Because I ain't want my name like that, especially with Wayne. That's like I'm nothing without this dude. Like that I didn't want, but it happened. But I aired that shit out. But even every other nigga, I just wanted to clear it up. And the white folks and myself, we cleared it up. And like I said, brother, it was early on in me, and I ain't know. And I take a lick for that.
Yeah.
I take a lick for that, but I cleared it up.
So I always tell people, right? I always tell people that, you know, this game, this music game, because you hear Birdman talk about, listen, I was young, I didn't really know what was going on, but I cleared it up. So I always tell people this game here is no different than the dope game. It's no different, right? Like I say, it's no different than the dope game. What happens is those dudes that I was just talking about, they were breaking ground. They were breaking ground. Jay-Z, Birdman, Master P, Dame Dash, you know, Top Dog, you know, Block, who did some work with Diddy. You know, a lot of these people, QC breaking ground because they redefining what Birdman them did, but in the streaming age, right? But that's another conversation. I always tell y'all what happens is, or what happened in them 90s and them early 2000s is, it was a lack of information in the game. Nobody knew how to move around a contract, the wording. We was off the heels of TLC getting 3 cents for an album, selling 10 million and being broke, going bankrupt. We were off the master MC Hammer going broke, right? Nobody understood the game then. The safest thing to do at that time was just copy the people that was making the money. So what the label done to me, I do to you. That's the safest way. That's all we know. We don't have no information until we start to get financially stable and start to pay people to look into those things. And it's like, oh, that meant that? Hey, yo, that's not fair, bro. I got to wait 30 years? What are you talking about? Y'all didn't pay for anything. Like, it was, nobody knew. How I get 3 cents and I'm on tour every day, barely see my family, did all of the singing, do all of the performing, I get 3 cents? Nobody knew. But again, it's just like the dope game. Whoever introduced you to the game is who you gonna implement your game off of until you get to a point where you understand. If the dude that introduced you to the dope game sells soda ball, you're gonna be selling soda ball. It's gonna be cut, taste bad. They keep a lot of film. They gonna be saying, what's going on with this dude? But then as you get in the game, right? Because you implement him because he's introducing you to the game. But once you get in the game, you see, oh, that's why he go broke. They come to him as a last resort when ain't nobody got none because his stuff ain't no good. You take a little cut off of it. Now they coming back. Now you able to build your bankroll up. Now you figuring out, oh, he just didn't know what he was. Them people, the labels, them builders, they don't really know what we know. We boots on the ground. We understood shirts was selling when they was like, what are you doing? When we wanted to upload on YouTube and talk to the fans, and they said, no, Mystique, don't make yourself available. Right? They don't understand what's going on. So as we got up there, then we got the information and were able to pivot and start to give people more fair situations. I got to make money doing things, but I don't want to own this, or I don't want to own that, or you know, just certain things we gotta edit. We gotta edit. But at first starting off, man, them folks didn't know. They just implement. Hey, yo, they probably was even asking labels, had help from labels to start their label. They probably went inside Def Jam or one of their labels, like, yo, I'm thinking about starting a label. If you guys can help me kind of with the infrastructure of it. Next thing you know, they passing out deals that you understand me? But now we know what these words mean. We know they operate in the gray area. We know the intentions of a contract. We know that I can't hire the label's lawyer to look at the contract because their interest is a conflict of interest. We understand these things now. Back then, we didn't understand it. Birdman ended up getting a bunch of money coming in, probably like, I don't have to get this to you. I don't owe this to you. My understanding is I don't owe this to you. Cause they didn't owe this to me. So how I owe you this. But then dudes start saying, but I made the beat. And it started to, from a human standpoint, make sense. Cause contractually, he probably had them whooped in a lot of them cases. But as from a human standpoint, it started to be like, yo, that is crazy. Like, let me get him straight, bro. I'm loaded. I'm eating. You know, so sometimes you evolve with the information that's available. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z and them, you know, did it. All these dudes starting these labels in the 90s and the early 2000s, they infrastructures 9 times out of 10 was put in place by someone white or someone that represented a label or had influence out of one of them buildings. They didn't do it like CQC and them, from my understanding, I may be wrong, went and grabbed Coach K, old veteran in the game, but don't represent a building. But understand the game and has all this information. Probably done fumbled a few bags along the way. So now I'm loaded with do's and don'ts. And then you see that. And then you see QC being the hustler he is. You see P being the hustler he is. And he stand by him. And now I'm learning a little bit and putting that street spin on it. That understanding you may not understand a little bit. So now it's good cop, bad cop in regards to business. So we get to see both things clear and hopefully always make good decisions. You know, risky or not is fine, but if it's a good risk, then let's do it. You know what I'm saying? And just identifying that is half the battle. But shout out Birdman, shout out Big Bank. They did a great interview. Let's see what else we want to talk about.